Hello everyone, welcome back to Modern Skyblock 3. Since last time, I've done some waiting, some more waiting, and you guessed it, more waiting. But I have done some work towards quest objectives here. Out in terms of the alveary, I have the bees needed for it. They're in here, the Imperial and the Industrious. They're slowly getting me the pollen and the royal jelly, but they take a while. So, I also have this stuff, the supernatural setup, to get me unusual pollen, which I need to move on to chickens. You need bee collector's jars, which you need it. And I have trees set up around here, because the bees pollinate the leaves, they crossbreed, and that's how I'm going to get chestnut to make that. I also, over here, set up an industrial apiary with an exotic queen so that I can get silky combs without, needing to find a jungle, because I can't find a jungle because I don't have one nearby. So, that's that. But, while I'm waiting, I want to be doing stuff. I don't want to just be sitting and waiting. So, moved on here to pneumaticcraft. Oh boy. Here we go. Starting with compressed iron. TNT next to some iron. 80% of them will become compressed iron. Okay. Well, I have a lot of iron, which is good, because iron's an important resource and I use it all the time. So yeah. I do need to blow it up. 80% of it will turn into compressed iron, which is unfortunate because it should be 100%. But wait, can I? Curious, if I drop the iron next to this thing, then make sure that it has no mana in it, and then drop the TNT, will it work? No. Dang it. Okay. So, I assume the TNT will break blocks. So I have the Rod of Lands, right? Yeah, I can just use this and build up a bit here. Make a platform. TNT. Drop my iron. Light it with flint and steel that I don't have. Oh boy. Flint and steel. Great. If I had to make it, that would not have been good. Anyway. Set it off. Explode. Wow, that has a large blast radius. And that could have gone into the void very easily. And I am happy it did not. Because that would have been bad. Very bad. And now I have to refill this. Okay. I should set up a safe detonation area for this, because I feel like it's going to be a very important resource as we move forward. So I want to make sure that I can get it easily, so that I'm not having to do that all the time, you know? Alright, so, air compressor, transfer gadget, placed on the side of a block for it to auto-output to the block next to it. It's pretty useful, and crop support makes adjacent crops go faster. Okay. So, this seems to be the most important thing, the air compressor. Air compressor. Compressed iron, pressure tube, and a furnace. There's also the advanced air compressor, which takes an advanced pressure tube, which looks very complicated. Okay. I figure we'll get there at some point, though it will probably take a very long time. So, we'll get there when we get there, and until we get there, then we won't be there. That's just how it'll be. Anyway, we make pressure tubes, make a furnace, or we can make a compressed cobblestone block, and that air compressor. Yay! Now I can make a liquid compressor, uses fluid instead of fuel, charging station, and vortex tube. Aha. That's strange. Okay. And the pressure chamber. which is 30 pressure chamber walls and 1 pressure chamber valve. I'm trying to do the stuff that I know is important first. Pressure chamber valve takes... I don't need... How many do I need? I think 4 is good, right? Like, in and out stuff. Pressure chamber wall. Oh, okay. So that's pretty cheap. So let me do this like twice. Got 32 of these. Actually, I'll probably do it another time. 48 of them. And then valve. Need like that. Alright. I have no idea how to set it up. But I do have the stuff necessary to complete the quest. And I need 2 pressure chamber interfaces, which I should probably make also. I need a hopper. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I need a hopper? 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 No? Dang it. Alright. It's okay. I am able to make hoppers. I have the power. Okay. Hopper. Yay. And a valve. No, that wasn't it. Just a wall? Probably just a wall. No? Yeah, just a wall. Except I need 2 of them. Okay. Smartest man alive right here. Let's fix that. Using random types of wood because they were there. Alright. Second. Done. Great. Chamber automated. Sort of. Chamber doesn't exist yet, but it can be automated if it wants to be. Okay. So, we have this. Now, we need... I guess to set it up, I feel like that would be the next thing to do. Set up the pressure chamber. And... Can it explode? I feel like it can explode. If the pressure gets too high, it explodes, right? That's the thing. So, where do I want to set this stuff up? Probably, like, here-ish, right? I think that'll work. I still haven't put the walls around this. I really need to. But, probably do it under the ground here. I think that's a good place. But, I want to make the area a bit more interesting. So I will drop it down a couple layers. I think, just to make it not as monotonous in terms of building. Alright, so, cobblestone. Alright, completely new to this mod, in case you haven't figured that out. Never used it before. I've seen it be used before, but I've never wanted to use it because of the very complex workings of trying to make things that don't explode. So, yeah. Not something that I've ever really liked. I like my machines to either just not work if conditions aren't right, or like break or something, but exploding is not a good thing. Not a fan of that. Okay. So, I feel like I should go out 1 more, make it a bit more even. Maybe 2 more. Alright, is that a square? I think I just made a square. I'm amazing. Anyway. How does this work? I'll probably have to look it up. It's a multi-block that needs to be at least 3x3. Okay. So, I guess it's like, I need a 3x3x3, or a 4x4x4, 5x5x5, whatever. So, try to make a 4x4x4 first. Or, should I do 5x5? Because I think it's like this, right? Where the 2 is open. So 5x5x5 is what I want. I think. That might be wrong. And I'll probably, not probably, I will need more pressure walls. But I think this is the best size. And I can do like valves here. Right? Is that a thing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's just go with this. And I'll stick interfaces on sides too. Interface. Interface. Whatever. Alright. Perfect. That looks strange. The valves have a thing? No. But I think the valves are how you get pressure into it. So, I will get more pressure walls and look up how to do pneumaticcraft.
So, I've done some looking online, and I've made the pressure chamber fully. These could be glass, but I didn't have enough, so they're not. Um, I only needed like one valve, I think. I don't remember how many this told me to make. If it told me to make any. One, yeah, because you only need one. I have four, so I guess I'm just that impressive. But you do need two interfaces, because one is the input, the other side is your output for the chamber. And that's, yeah. So I also have this air compressor with this pressure tube to get pressure into here, but I want to set it up with a pressure gauge tube module so I can prevent this from exploding when I get too much in there. Also, I have made all of these things, and we are ready to move on to making liquid plastic. Very exciting. And then we can make plastic and a pneumatic elevator. It'll be interesting. I'm not sure if we actually need to use the pressure chamber at all, which I'm fine with. Well, let's see. Switching between pressure and RF. This. Okay, needs PCB. Needs an advanced. Oh. How do you make blue plastic? Plastic mixer. Okay, maybe I won't need it. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I will get the thermopneumatic processing plant set up. We can start to see how that works and then make some plastic. Alright, so after a long time has passed, I have made the thermopneumatic processing plant, a refinery, and I set this system up here, the vortex tube, to heat up the refinery to make me LPG to go into here. So, I have this system to prevent it from going over 4.5 bars. If it goes over, then this release valve will trigger. And this is our plastic making thing. So if I put a coal in there, then it should make plastic. What's the issue? I need more heat. I didn't think this needed heat. Okay. I can use lava, which is probably what I'll do, because lava's pretty easy to get. So now I have to get lava, dang it. I don't know where my bucket is either. I had a bucket somewhere. Do not know where I put that thing. That's unfortunate. I'll just make another one. Alright. Oh, it's right here. Well, that's great. Anyway, we do need some lava. So, get on over to the crucible with some blaze powder blocks. Can turn these into lava that way. Yeah. It's actually pretty fast. There we go. Bucket of lava. I don't know if this will be enough, and it'll probably be turned to obsidian, but that's okay. That and doink. Heat and plastic. Yeah, now the temperature is really high. I don't want it to be that high, but we do have a bucket-ish of plastic. Don't know how to take it out of there so I can make a bucket. And let me make like a holding cell for this lava. How do I get the plastic out of there? Right click. Yeah, there it is. Plastic. Yay. Next we have to make plastic. Plastic mixer. Does this need pressure? Probably. And then that makes gray plastic. Okay. Well, that's one thing down. One quest. Plastic making next. It's like a pretty important thing, so I will get that set up. We can start making some plastic. Alright, I think I've got this plastic mixer figured out, so all I need to do is grab the lava, put it next to it, and make a plastic selection. We need gray. Now I have gray. Ah, yeah. That's actually pretty cool. Very efficient. Now I need elevator, an Amazon tablet. Uh-huh. And an electrostatic compressor. That's really odd. Okay. That's interesting. We need, what? Virtual trading exposing to UV. So we do need this. But the other two are not necessary. So, I'll make the Amazon tablet for now. And then go back and make the other stuff. So, gray plastic around a GPS tool and an air canister. GPS tool takes red plastic and a diamond. And the air canister is just easy. Okay. Do I have enough plastic? No. Okay. That makes this somewhat more difficult. Because you need a whole bucket of plastic per sheet, which is more than I was expecting. But luckily it's pretty easy to get. So all I need to do is this, and I'll make like a lot of buckets really fast. It's like 100 LPG gets you like 1,000 plastic. So it's really weird. Like the 100,000 conversion, but then it's 1,000 liquid plastic for one. Ah, dang it! I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't want it to. Oh well. So originally with this, I was gonna automate lava production, and automate obsidian breaking, but I don't really have a good way of just making lava. I guess I could use a crucible, or like a lot of crucibles at once. That will probably be the best way of doing it. Or I could just use another one of these vortex tubes. But they're kind of more difficult to get and set up because they need pressure, but that's okay. I can make more plastic now. Alright, well, I will get the stuff ready to make the Amazon tablet. Might take me a while. So, actually, oh, not that. Actually, I think I'm just gonna leave this one here. I know it's a bit of a shorter episode, but the amount of time it'll take me to get all that stuff is kind of high, I think. So, I will, in between episodes, I will make the Amazon tablet, make these two, why not, and I will get stuff ready to make the rest of these so we can finish pneumaticcraft in the next episode and maybe start looking at compact machines, because those are here too. And we need network nodes. I don't remember how we make those, but I don't think they were too difficult. I'll just look. Let's see. Network node. They take transistors, which are black plastic. Okay, so I can just stop here. With pneumaticraft, I don't need to go any further, because I just need transistors and a chest. So I could stop, but I need, what, 16? So what is 16 times 8? 2 stacks of transistors, which is 2 stacks of plastic. So, you know, I think that's what I'll do. In between episodes, I will make all of the transistors and the Amazon tablet, and then be done. So with that, I'm going to leave this here. Like, subscribe if you enjoy. Comment any feedback you have for me. I'll see all of you later. Bye.